Lahat ng drama, lahat ng tawanan, lahat ng iyong all-time hits. Ang tanging huntahan ng Masang Lamaw. Number 1 sa Mega Manila, nationwide pa. Broadcasting from TGON, TVH Group of Networks. Dito lang sa inyong iisang himpilan. Cool FM. You are listening to Cool FM, live from Cool Studios. This is Cool News at 4.
Good afternoon and welcome to Cool News at 4. Today is October 20, 2024 and here are the headlines for this hour. Congress should amend the Department of the Interior and Local Government or DLG Act of 1990, the law that established the Philippine National Police to address the organizational flaws in the police force, PNP Chief General Romel Marvel said on Sunday. He said Congress should resolve systematic challenges that impede the force's ability and capacity to respond swiftly and effectively, as this would help the PNP become a flatter, more streamlined structure. The current hierarchical system often slows down decision-making, particularly in critical situations where prompt responses are vital, Marvel's statement read. A flatter organizational structure would improve accountability, as clearer roles and responsibilities would facilitate better oversight and performance monitoring, which are crucial elements in maintaining public trust and upholding law enforcement standards, he added. Marvel also pointed out that decentralizing the PNP would give lower-ranking officers the power to make decisions locally and reduce delays in operations. While Republic Act 6975 was groundbreaking at its inception, it must evolve to meet the demands of modern policing. By restructuring the PNP, the Philippines would move closer to building a police that is efficient, accountable, and adequately equipped to serve the public in the 21st century, he said. Marvel also said streamlining the PNP would enhance communication throughout the organization. This kind of structure encourages leadership and initiative at all levels, inspiring creativity and innovation in tackling the country's security challenges, he added. Police manning a 24-hour checkpoint at Pagcolor town in Pampanga province arrested two men after they were found carrying an undocumented firearm before drawn on Sunday, October 20. The Pampanga police said the Pagcolor policeman received information from a concerned citizen that two men who were riding a motorcycle without a license plate were acting suspiciously. Later, police at a checkpoint flagged down the two men and searched them. Upon stopping the suspects, police found that the driver lacked a valid driver's license and the motorcycle was unregistered. Further inspection led to the discovery of a .45 caliber firearm with live immunization in the driver's possession without any proper document, resulting in the immediate arrest of both individuals, the police said in a statement. Both men were taken to a Bacolor police station for documentation and to check if they had previously criminal records. As of Sunday afternoon, police said the driver is facing charges for illegal possession of a firearm and immunization under the Comprehensive Firearms and Immunization Regulation Act or Republic Act 10591, but the other rider is yet to be charged and might be released if no police record against him would be found. The police likewise arrested a 49-year-old man after two handguns and live bullets were found in his residence during the service of a search warrant in nearby Magalang town on Friday, October 18. The search warrant issued by Angeles City Executive Judge Eda Dizon of Regional Trial Court Branch 60 was for violation of RA 10591. The search allegedly resulted in the seizure of a .45 caliber pistol with a magazine loaded with 6 live bullets, a .380 caliber pistol with 7 rounds of live bullets, extra magazines, and thousands of rounds of ammunition for the two guns, and a fragmentation hand grenade. Newly installed Police Regional Office 3 Director Brigadier General Redpico Maranan lauded the team for its successful operation, saying the police will continue to conduct activities against loose firearms and armed groups in the Central Luzon. An exhaustive probe into alleged improper use of the Department of Education funds under Vice President Duterte must be conducted, ACT Teachers Party List Representative Franz Castro said Sunday. Castro said that allegations of cash gifts and misuse of funds at DepEd are deeply troubling. It is crucial to uphold integrity and transparency in our education system, which is fundamental to the development of our youth, the teachers representative in Congress said. The revelations by DepEd officials about receiving cash envelopes from high-ranking officials are alarming. Such practices, if true, constitute a serious breach of public trust and must be addressed with utmost urgency, she added. During the October 17 hearing of the House Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability, DepEd officials told lawmakers about the distribution of cash envelopes and questionable utilization of agency funds under Duterte, who served as education chief until her resignation last June 19. Castro lamented the revelations and discoveries regarding DepEd's funds, pointing out that the alleged corruption in the agency under Duterte further undermines the quality of education that Filipino students deserve. The education sector is already grappling with significant issues, including the perennial shortage of classrooms. We must unite in demanding accountability and ensuring that the resources meant for education are used appropriately and transparently. Our educators, students, and the Filipino people deserve nothing less, she said. A magnitude 4.4 earthquake hit Balud Island in Sarangani Province, Davao Occidental on Saturday afternoon, the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology reported. In its earthquake bulletin, Philfox said the tremor was recorded at 12:44 p.m. and located east of Balud Island. According to Philfox, the earthquake was tectonic in origin and had a depth of 89 kilometers. As of posting, no data on reported and instrumental intensities were released by Philfox. No damage or aftershocks are expected from the earthquake, the agency added. The National Union of Journalists of the Philippines vowed to monitor layoff proceedings at ABS-CBN as it lamented the unemployment of the media industry members. The NUJP pointed out that job cuts, especially approaching an election year, impair discourse, the free flow of information, and the public's right to know, as fewer media workers have to take on more tasks. The layoffs also mean a bigger risk that issues, particularly those outside Metro Manila, may go underreported, the group added. According to ABS-CBN, 100 more reporters have been laid off because ad revenues continue to drop. But the NUJP noted that big media owners opt to prioritize profits, which is disadvantageous to the public, especially with the midterm elections coming next year. While seeking viability and survival is understandable, big media owners opt to prioritize profits, with employees bearing the burn of and being the last to know about measures during those losses, it said. Ironically, these measures might even be seen by some as a welcome development, as these can potentially maximize profits, especially with an election year coming, for media owners and shareholders, but to the treatment of the public good, it added. In a more immediate sense, layoffs also mean uncertainty for colleagues affected by retrenchment, especially so close to the holiday season and at a time when many Filipinos are struggling with the high prices of basic necessities, the Journalists Union further said. The NUJP then reminded ABS-CBN of its commitment to provide affected workers with full benefits and support. NUJP will be reaching out to our members and to our colleagues in the company for consultation, for support and mental health services, as well as to offer assistance in seeking employment opportunities for those affected, it said. The NUJP likewise reiterated its previous warning regarding the closure of ABS-CBN. Press freedom advocates, including NUJP, had long warned of the long-term consequences of the ABS-CBN shutdown, which was initiated out of a political vendetta, helped along by a House of Representatives that was intent on killing the franchise, even while it held hearings on the network's fate. It is now 4:10 in the afternoon, and we will get back into more national, international, along with the showbiz headlines, where we return here on koolNews at 4. Stick around, people. We will be right back.
Come on and celebrate, celebrate Christmas. Celebrate, celebrate Christmas. Celebrate Christmas. It's the happiest month to be, perfect for all, for you and for me. Joy from season one and all. Celebrate Christmas at SM Malls. Celebrate Christmas at SM Malls.
Mas matindi na ang init at ulan ngayon, kaya dapat Elastosil na with Solastomer 3X formula. UV resistant, puno na flexible premium polymers. Matibay, 3 times na tumatagal.
Versus competing brand.
Tag-init o tag-ulan, Elastosil mo yan. Pioneer, do it right.
Health Max Capsule, may mangosteen at berries. Health Max Capsule, may mangosteen at berries.
May mangosteen na, may berries ka pa. Mag-Health Max Capsule ka na. Pag laging stressed, pwedeng humina ang immunity. Ingatan ang kalusugan with proper diet and healthy lifestyle. Samahan ang pag-inom ng Health Max Capsule.
Health Max Capsule, may mangosteen at berries. Health Max Capsule, may mangosteen at berries.
Ang Health Max Capsule ay mabibili sa Mercury Drugstores nationwide. Para sa katanungan, tumawag sa 8400-5266 at 0922-802-6505. Mahalagang paalala, ang Health Max Capsule ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamiting panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Fofo, I think we really need to buy a chest freezer for the meat ng samgyup business natin.
Oo nga eh. Pero ano bang magandang chest freezer na bilhin?
Siyempre naman, Dowell. Sa Dowell Inverter Chest Freezer, meron na siyang dual function. Chiller and freezer at the same time. Tapos inverter pa, kaya matipid sa kuryente. Son ka pa?
Talagang pang your business edge ang Dowell, no? Tara G, let's buy one from the nearest store.
Get your Dowell Inverter Chest Freezer in stores near you.
And join the switch to Dowell Inverter Series.
Dowell, Dowell, Dowell.
This is Mikael Daez.
And this is Megan Young for
Dowell, bring goodness to life.
Ang malasakit ay binibigay sa mga taong nangangailangan.
Kailangan bukal sa kalooban ng pagtulong. Pagbigay ng kung anong meron pa. Nung kaya mo.
Ang malasakit, magsasakripisyo ka. Ang pagtulong ay walang pinipiling oras. Kagaya ni Mr. Malasakit, Senator Bongo, bisyo ang magserbisyo.
Mga kumares! Dimples Romana po! In Mega Mackerel na! Malinaw na! Mega Mackerel! Malaman pa! Mega Mackerel! Maraming ways para igulam araw-araw! Mega Mackerel na! Gusto ko sinigang! Mega Mackerel! Sarsyado o adobo! Mega Mackerel! Maraming ways para igulam araw-araw! Mega Mackerel na! Mega Mackerel na!
Ang Chicken Joy, Chicken Joyous na!
Ang pinakamasarap, bigger na.
Best tasting na, our biggest pa. Ito ang Chicken Joyous. Best tasting na, our biggest pa. Ito ang Chicken Joyous.
Starts at 82 pesos pa rin. Price varies. Bigger claim is versus previous size. Best tasting claims based on quantitative brand and product imagery study conducted by SCMI last November 2023.
Hey you. Yeah you. I know what you're thinking. You're craving something more. Something beyond the ordinary. Something wild. You want to explore. You want to connect. You want to feel truly alive. And you know what? You deserve it. So awaken that side of you. The side that longs for adventure. For the thrill of the unknown. Go ahead. Embrace the moment. Premier condoms. Wild because you can.
Protection
Yakult!
with proper diet and exercise
Yakult!
helps gut health.
Yakult!
May 8 billion live LCS
Yakult!
that may reach the intestines alive.
Yakult!
Helps improve digestion.
Yakult!
Helps balance out bacteria.
Yakult!
And helps boost immunity.
Yakult! Kaya panalo ka dyan!
Api ka ba sa batas?
Huwag kang mag-alala, may lapid law na magtatanggol sa iyo mula kay Senador Lito Lapid. Ito ang Republic Act 9999 o ang Free Legal Assistance Law para sa mga walang abogado. Kahit na sinong lawyer ay pwede mong kunin ng libre dahil pwede nilang ikalta sa tax nila ang charge nila sa kaso mo. Kasi nga, isa lang sa inyo ang dapat bigyan ng Public Attorney's Office o PAO ng abogado na kalaban mo sa kaso. Sa Free Legal Assistance Law o ang Lapid Law, may abogado ka na agad. Lingkod Lapid para sa masang Pilipino. Senator Lito Lapid. Senator Lito Lapid.
Mamadaming time sa lahat ng gusto nyo. Mamadaming time, Champion Detergent ang gamit ko. Champion na!
Sa Champion Quick Wash Technology, less time sa lavada, more time sa pamilya.
Ay, bakit kaya may sakit na naman siya?
Mga kababayan, ang pagbabakuna ay subok, epektibo at ligtas na proteksyon na ating katawan laban sa mga sakit. Simula sa ika-7 ng Oktubre, sa pagtutulungan ng Department of Health at ng Department of Education, maaari nang makapagbakuna ng libre sa mga pampublikong paaralan. Sa isang bagong Pilipinas, bawat buhay mahalaga.
Music ba hanap mo? Nandito lahat yan sa Cool FM.
Station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Rock weekdays with GDG, 4:30 p.m. Pop Fridays with Lisa Magupat, 7:30 p.m.
This time I want you.
K-Music with Lisa Magupat, weekends, 4:30 p.m. Tambayan ni Chit-Chit, Saturdays, 7:30 p.m. Popping Rapping Sundays with The Computer Parts, Sundays, 9:30 p.m. after koolNews Primetime. Lahat ng yan ay nandito sa Cool FM, ang inyong himpilan, ang inyong tahanan.
Some parts of Metro Manila, Central Luzon, and Southern Luzon will experience power interruption from October 20 to 27, according to the Manila Electric Company, or known as Meralco. In several advisories posted on its website, Meralco said the power interruption was due to maintenance work, pole replacement, relocation of facilities affected by the MRT-7 construction, line reconstruction, and other preventive maintenance and testing work. Meralco said the following areas will be affected by the service interruption from various dates. So from October 20, 2024, so again for the October 20, here are the following locations: Manila, Tondo, between 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Portion of Benita Street from Juan Luna Street to Manotok Street in Gagalangin. Portion of Victoria Street from Pag-asa Street to Benita Street in Gagalangin. Portion of Benita Street from Victoria Street to Paratas Street in Gagalangin. Portion of Fernandez Street from Pag-asa Street to Road number 1 in Gagalangin. Portion of roads number 1, 2, and 3 from Parata Street to Fernandez Street in Gagalangin. For Bulacan, Malilao, and Santa Maria, between 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Portion of Gavino Street from near Family Pharma in Barangay Franza 1, Marilao, and 2, and including Ibangyong Tabon Street, Sitio Gubat, Sitio Laot, Sitio Libis, and Sitio Ibangyong Tabon. Buena Vista Farm and Inosa Industries in Barangays Buena Vista and Parada in Santa Marina, Transcoding and Chemical Incorporated and Zamboanga Unit Reach Realty Corp in Barangay Pensa 1, Marilao. For tomorrow, October 21, Quezon City, Bangkok Park Asa between 12:15 a.m. to 12:45 a.m. between 5:45 a.m. to 6:15 a.m. Portion of North Avenue from Furthest Drive 2 and including Alia Malls Trinoma and Alia Malls Furthest North, Quezon City, Bangkok Park Asa between 12:15 a.m. to 6:15 a.m. Portion of North Avenue from City North Center 2 and including Philippine Medical Association Building, SM North SM Sky Garden, and Informatics Professional Development Center. For October 22, Tuesday, Pasig City, San Miguel, and Maybunga between 11 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Portion of Mercedes Avenue from C. Raimundo Avenue to Mercedes Avenue Bridge, including Parata Compound, Cerritos Residence, and the Evergreen Chapels and Cemetery in Barangay San Miguel. Portion of Victoria Road from Mercedes Avenue to and including Villa Labog, Lorna, Lenny, Victor, and Parla Streets, and Maxville Ville 1 compound in Barangay San Miguel. Portion of Market Avenue from Mercedes Avenue to Orchis Street, including 1 Mercedes Plaza in Barangay San Miguel. Portion of Mercedes Avenue from near Lewis Street to and including Robinson Supermarket in Mercedes Pasig and East Riot Gardens in Barangay San Miguel. Portion of Lewis Street from Mercedes Avenue to Sucebayo Street, including Maxville 6 compound to LPI Center and Gentech Storage Incorporated in Barangay San Miguel. Portion of Bayon Street from Josefa Drive to and including Amnia Steps Pasig in Barangay San Miguel. Pasig City, San Miguel, and Maybunga between 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. October 23. Portion of M. Suarez Avenue from Mercedes Avenue in Barangay San Miguel 2 and including Scared Heart Academy of Pasig in Barangay Maybunga. Portion of Sucebayo Street from M. Suarez Avenue to near Josefa Drive in Barangay Maybunga. Portion of Mercedes Avenue from Mercedes Avenue Bridge to Lewis Street, including Teachers Village, Philflex Compound, and MR Flex Battery MFG Corp in Barangay San Miguel. And for Cavite, Alfonso and General Emilio Aguinaldo between 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Portion of Santa Teresa, Narvaez Barangay Road from Patricios Evans Place in Barangay Santa Teresa, Alfonso 2, and including portion of Barangay Narvaez in General Emilio Aguinaldo. For Wednesday, October 23, Cavite, Mendez, Nunes, and Indang between 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Portion of Anuling Circa 2, Karasuchi, Pulo Road from Palokpak Road in Barangay Anuling Sarsa 2, Mendez, Nuses to Terla Linda Road in Barangay Karasushi and Pulo in Indang, including J. Kapangan Street in Barangay Anuling Sarta 2, Mendez, Nudes. For Bulacan, Angat and Panti between 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Portion of Panti, Angat Road and Puntishan Street from Kakarong Road in Barangay City ng Bata, Panti to Angkat, Norsa Garay Road, including portion of Barangay Encanto, Paltop, San Roque, Santa Cruz, and Tapok and Angkat, Barangays Bangkong Parillo, Kakarong Bata, Kakarong Matanda, Pinakulartelan, Oblasyon, Rilte Kakarong, Silang Bata, and Silang Mantanda in Pandi. For Thursday, October 24, Navota City, Tangkos between 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Quezon Province, Lucena City between 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. October 25. For Friday, October 25, Las Piñas City, Tunnel 2 between 12:01 a.m. to 5 a.m. And for Sunday, October 27, Rizal Province, Cainta between 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. The Department of Energy said at least 105 renewable energy products are at risk of losing their contracts as the government cracks down on non-serious developers. While the Marcos administration has been extending efforts to attract more green power developments to the market, the sector may be dealing with some hitches as the projects are now being processed for termination due to the company's failure to meet committed timelines, the agency noted Sunday. According to DOE, one of the common reasons for the delays was blamed on their ability to obtain processor rights or system impact studies, which poses a problem in linking to the country's grid system. The DOE has yet to disclose the firms behind these developments when asked, but it said the majority of the contracts were awarded in 2017 and 2019. The DOE likewise said that of the 105 projects, 88 faced delays in pre-development timeline or were not making any headway. The 88 projects are composed of 53 solar, 70 hydropower, 10 wind, 5 geothermal, and 3 biomass developments. A clear termination process is being followed, and for the stressed. For instance, companies holding solar energy service contracts are given 2 years to complete the pre-development stage, securing permits, conducting surveys, performing feasibility studies, and securing processory rights. It said valid reasons for the delays, such as force majeure, would only receive an extension. The administration of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. is committed to ensuring the efficient and timely execution of renewable energy products by regularly assessing the progress of these projects and refining regulatory framework, Energy Undersecretary Rona Cristina Guerrava said in a statement. If any contracts are deemed non-performing, we will open them up to new developers who can effectively bring these projects into fruition. This strategy not only accelerates the development timeline but also strengthens investor confidence in the country's renewable energy goals, she added. Time for international headlines, starting with the business sector. Glinting in the sun by the world's biggest nuclear plant, the Sea of Japan is calm now. But as the huge facility gears up to restart, Kashiwazaki Kariwa has a new tsunami wall just in case. Japan pulled the plug on nuclear power after the 2011 Fukushima disaster, but with the G7's dirtiest energy mix, it is seeking to cut emissions, and atomic energy is making a steady comeback in part because of artificial intelligence. At the 400-hectare KK plant shown to Agents Press in an exclusive tour, the 50-meter or 50-foot wall is just one measure to prevent another catastrophic and reassure the public and Japan's jittery neighbors. We believe that a similar incident or accident to Fukushima could be largely avoided, Masaki Daito, KK Deputy Superintendent, told Agents Press. Japan now has the strictest regulatory standards in the world. The facility in central Japan, like the nation as a whole, is no stranger to earthquakes, having been shut down for 2 years for outbreaks after a big jolt in 2007. At Fukushima, a 15 meters tsunami cut power lines and flooded backup generators, disabling water pumps needed to keep nuclear fuel cool. In this century's worst nuclear accident, 3 reactors went into meltdown and hydrogen explosions blew up ropes and released radioactivity into the air. To keep the power running in the event of an earthquake, KK has new backup power supply vehicles on higher ground, plus blowout panels and a new vent meant to filter out 99.9% of any radioactive particles. In addition to the recently built seawall, an embankment has been enlarged and reinforced. In corridors deep inside the reactor building, luminous stickers marked pipes and faucets. The lights all went out at Fukushima and no one could see, Daito said. The Highland bagpipe is an integral part of Scottish culture and history, famous for its distinctive, powerful sound that even accompanied troops as they landed in northern France on D-Day. But the wind instrument is slowly growing silent as the widows and machine-made bagpipes replace traditionally crafted ones, consigning their use to largely ceremonial occasions. Just off Edinburgh's historic Royal Mile, which sweeps down from the city's imposing castle to the Palace of Holyrood House, is a faded storefront sign for artisan bagpipe maker Cookberry Bagpipes. Inside, Suari Black is one of the only a few remaining craftsmen in Edinburgh who knows how to make the instrument by hand. And finally, in the showbiz, English singer Zayn Malik on Saturday postponed a planned tour to the US following the death of his former One Direction bandmate Liam Payne. Zayn, as singer of the Ghost Spy, said on the social platform X that he made the decision given the heartbreaking loss experienced this week. He said the dates for the US leg of his Stairway to the Sky tour would be rescheduled for January and he would post the new dates within the coming days. Zayn had gigs scheduled next week in Francisco and Las Vegas, and the following week in Los Angeles, Washington, and New York. Your tickets will remain valid for the new days, Zayn wrote. Love you all and thank you for your understanding. And that is it for Cool News at 4. As always, if you have any new suggestions or feedback that you'd like to share, you can get in touch with us at tvh.news@gmail.com. And we will return with more news headlines with Cool News at 6 later. Till then at 6, I'm Carl. Good afternoon.